Some years ago, a class teacher stood up in front of her students holding a 1,000 naira note, and she asked, "Raise your hand if you want this money." Immediately, every student in the room raised their hand. Who no like better thing? The teacher smiled and said, "I am going to give this money to someone here, but first, let me do this." She took the 1,000 naira note and crumpled it up in her hands, and she asked again, "Who wants this 1,000 naira note?" Again, everyone raised their hands, with no exception. Do you know what the teacher did next? She dropped the 1,000 naira note, stomped on the money until it enters the ground. Then she picked it up again and she asked the same question, "Who still wants this money?" And again, every student raised their hands still. The point? It didn't matter what the teacher did to the money. Every student still wanted it because its value remained the same. Even with how rumpled it was and the dirtiness, the worth was still 1,000 naira. You see, there will be similar times in your life when you are dropped, bruised and muddled. There will be times when you feel like you've lost your value and your reputation. You see, those times like that, you could even tell yourself that you amount to nothing. However, no matter what happens to you, you will never lose your value. Life's hardships are inevitable, and we will all be put to test at some point. In fact, most times we are not even at fault. But do not let these challenges alter your feelings of self-worth. You will always be enough. You have something unique and special to give and offer to the world. You are you, and you have all what it takes to rule the world.